everyone. Tonight, I want to tell you how your solar battery should last in your home or in your office. The solar you are using, I want to tell you, and that is why we are looking at tonight. We are looking at it. That is why tonight we are looking at know exactly how long your solar battery should last. Look at it. Know exactly how long your solar battery should last today, so that you will not be ignorant of it anymore. Solar battery is designed to last for a particular hours if it is fully charged. It's designed. Every solar installer design the solar based on the load, and when we design it, we now put the battery in a rack. That is the installation. It has an hour that it should last. Now, however, some of the solar battery does not last to the expectation of the owner. If batteries discharge too much, for example, if batteries discharge too much, usually around 50% and lower, and if such is the case, it will wearing the battery and the battery can easily go bad. And that is why, before you know, it will drastically reduce the lifespan of the battery. A battery bank, actually, when we talk of the battery bank, is usually a multi-battery setup. Tonight, we are looking at 2 battery setup. That is 200 amps, 2 battery setup. 2 battery setup. This battery A and this battery B. This 200 amps and this 200 amps. 200 amps out, and this is what positive, negative, positive, and what negative. Now this 200 amps positive and negative is what we are going to use as example tonight, so that we look at it. We are using what 2 pieces of 200 amps battery. We are going to connect them. First of all, we'll connect them in parallel. And when we connect it in parallel, we will look at what it will give us. Now, when we are connecting it in parallel, we are connecting it in parallel. That is, when we connect it in parallel, this negative will go to this negative. This positive will come to this positive. Then from here, you give it out to the output. Output, this positive and this negative. This positive and this negative. Now, at this point, we want to calculate. We want to use these 2 batteries now to power a particular load. And what is the load that we are going to power it with? We are going to power it with 1000 watts. That is 1 kVA. We are going to power it. We are going to use these 2 batteries now to power 1000 kVA. I mean 1 kVA. Now, and it is 1 kVA 12 volts. So this is the inverter. This is 12 volts. Now the output here, from here, now the output here is going to be 12 volts. 12 volts, 400 amps hour. 400 amps hour. So now we are going to calculate how many hours will this give us. And remember that as we are calculating it, the hours it will give us is just the voltage. Come to this output now. This voltage now. Voltage times what? The amps. Times the amps hour. Times the amps hour. Divided by the watt 1000. The total load. The total load is 1000 watts. The total load is equal to 1000 watts. This is the total load equals to 1000 watts. So we want to calculate it now. So now, from here now, you realize that you have what? 12 times what? 400 over what? 1000, which is the load. 12 times 400 over 1000, which is what? Is the load. And now, that is to say that it's equal to what? 4,800 over what? 1000. Giving you the total of what? 4.8. Giving you the total of 4.8 watts hour. Giving you the total of 4.8 watts hour. Therefore, a fully charged 400 amps 12 volt solar battery bank, because it's 1 and 2 that you wrap together now, can provide electricity for a 1000 watts device. Or you calculate all your bulbs together, the fridge, the television and the rest, the fan that you use, you calculate them together, it gives you 1000 watts. Now, that is to say that this two battery, when it's fully charged, will power this 1000 watts load for 4 hours, 4.8 hours. That is to say that it is 4.8 watt hour is equals to. Now, we want to convert this point so that you know exactly the hours that it will carry you. We'll convert it now so that you know it's just a question of 4 hours and what? 48 minutes. This is a simple arithmetic that will make you to understand it very easily. Now, this is by connecting it in parallel. We want to look at it if we are connecting it in series, because when you are connecting it in series, it's different from when you are connecting it in parallel. So we want to look at it the right way. Now, we want to look at it. in this series connection, we are connecting it in series now. In series connection, we have this negative, it goes to this positive. Then this one goes to the output, and this goes to the output. That is plus, minus and plus. So now what you have here, because whenever DC or any connection, whenever a battery rack is connected in a series, the amps remains the same, but the voltage increase. For that reason, we have 24 volts here, 200 amps. 24 volts, 200 amps are. That's what we have here now. So now, remember that this load, don't forget that the load total load is equal to what? 1000. Total load is equal to 1000. So we are looking at it in this light now. So solar battery bank can provide electricity for a 1000 watts device. Now, how do we come about it now? We look at it, that is to say, from the formula we have used, that is to say, volts times the amps are over what? Total load. And that is to say that 24 times 200 divided by what? 1000. 24 times 200 divided by 1000. And invariably, you look at it very well, it will give you what? 4,800. It gives you 4,800. Why? Because this multiplied by this give you this multiplied by this 0, 8, 0, 4. Times what? 24. 0, 0, 8. 0, 0, 4. So it will give us this. That is to say that we still arrive at what we have, whether you connect it in series or you connect it in parallel. It will still flow at the same thing. Why? Because the voltage has increased. This voltage has increased, and for that, even though you connect it in series or in parallel, the total hour it will give you is going to be 4 hours 48 minutes. It will carry you 4 hours 48 minutes. So that is how it is calculated. You don't need to go back to, you don't need to bother your head anymore, provided you know that okay, this one is 24 volts and this is 200 amps. At the end, you just multiply the voltage by the what? The amps hour divided by the total load. you are there, you know the hours that is supposed to carry you. Anything short of that, call your professional technicians, or call your professional technicians to come and check why it is not what carrying you. The battery does not last. Does this class profit you in any way? If this has helped you, please do not forget to like and share. As you follow us, you move forward, you get every details. Thanks.